Media bias and reputation bias seem to exist, don't they? It seems like there's the majority of fans who just want each player to be umpired consistently and fairly. And then there's another smaller percentage of people that seem to think that certain players should be umpired differently based on their past actions. What do you think? First off, I didn't watch all the games, so I don't have a full suite of evidence to put forward to you. But overall, I saw the new high tackle interpretation and I thought it was working bloody well. Like, exceptionally well. I thought it made it easier for the umpires, and we want the game to be easier for the umpires. This has to be the most complicated game to umpire in the world. So I thought, yes, this change to the game and the interpretation, despite it being mid-season, despite it being late in the season, is a bloody good thing by the AFL. That was until I saw the Essendon-Collingwood game today. That blonde-headed man, Jack Ginnivan, was involved again. I saw this tackle by Mason Redman on Ginnivan, and I was like, poor. Jeez. Seems pretty high, doesn't it? But to be honest, under the new interpretations, I'm not 100% sure that this should have been given a free kick. So, yep, good on the umpire there. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure. But what I am going to say and talk about is the preceding few seconds. Here's what the AFL put in their statement the other day. If play on is called, the ball carrier must successfully dispose of the football to avoid holding the ball being paid against. It's important to always note the ball carrier retains protection against indiscriminate tackles. The above situation analysis is the anchor point in which decisions are made on the field. However, there are numerous factors that also come into the play, including umpire's line of sight at the time of decision, which can be different to that of the broadcast. Okay, basically they're saying there's an out for the umpire if they make a mistake. But I'm going to go back to the first point. If play on is called, the ball carrier must dispose of the football to avoid holding the ball. Here's what gets me. Surely if the umpire didn't think this was a high tackle free kick, this should have been paid as holding the ball incorrect disposal, because Ginnivan just drops the ball out of his hand as he's being tackled. So there's at least one missed free kick there. If this free kick for dropping the ball wasn't given, then afterwards another free kick should have been given because Mason Redman continued the headlock after the ball was gone for another 1 or 2 seconds. So if the player's not in possession of the ball, they should be getting a free kick for being held off the ball. And that didn't happen either. So there's at least 2 missed free kicks in that. So, I don't know. If it was another player, would they be getting the free kick? What do you think? Do you think if they didn't have blonde hair and played for Collingwood and their name wasn't Jack Ginnivan, that would have been a free kick for holding the man off the ball? Or would it have been paid as holding the ball? I don't know. And what I do have a fair idea of is that split-second decision making can be affected by how scrutinised that decision will be. What I'm saying here is that umpire decisions are not made in a vacuum. They're not made without some kind of external bias or external pressure on that decision making process. So what do you think? Do you think if this was another player this would have been a free kick, or do you think the umpire made a good decision?